Good afternoon from Liverpool Street. Today I'm doing the TfL to Shenfield and maybe later to Romford to Upminster on the Overground. A couple of trains over here. This train's waiting for departure for Chingford, that train over there for Enfield Town. Both on Overground. There's a Stratford Express train awaiting departure for Stansted Airport. This Enfield Town train is now departing. A couple of Greater Anglia trains over there, Class 379, and behind the Class Stansted Express train, I believe it's a Class 745, correct me if I'm wrong. And I could also see, I think they are made by Stadler. They were made for Stansted Express and London storage services. Now all I have to do is just make my way to the TfL Rail platforms. The Norwich train is not departing just yet. TfL Rail trains are like once every 5-10 minutes. Next train is at 12:34. It's now 4 minutes past. Next Shenfield train will be in about 10 minutes. So all I have to do is just make my way to platform 16. Let's go down there, platform 16, 12:42 TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Calling all stations to Shenfield. See you on the platform. That train that's just leaving is 12:42 to Gidea Park. They changed it last minute for Gidea Park. And this is the TfL Rail Class 345. First route they launched was Liverpool Street to Shenfield on 31st of May 2015, which was my 12th birthday, by the way.
This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield via Stratford. Next station, Stratford.
This train has 7 carriages. On 9 carriage trains, you have to move forward in the train. On 9 carriage trains, the doors at the rear will not open at Maryland, Forest Gate, Manor Park, and Seven Kings. Over there is a Greater Anglia Class 710E awaiting departure for South and Victoria. Now 12:44. I've got plenty of time to settle in until the train departs. We're not leaving just yet. It's a good thing that these trains launched on the Heathrow Airport route in 2020, effective effectively replacing the Class 360s that used to operate for Heathrow Connect, which called at Ealing Broadway, West Ealing, Hanwell, Southall, Hayes and Harlington, Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3, and Heathrow Terminal 4. Even Heathrow Express used to operate a shuttle. Heathrow Express used to operate a shuttle between Terminals 2 and 3 and Terminal 4. It would run like every half an hour. GWR runs non-stop services between Reading and Paddington.
This is a TfL rail service to Shenfield via Stratford.
Some of them call at Slough, but that's only for trains to and from Oxford. Other services just run non-stop between Slough and Reading. There are some GWR services that run from Paddington to Reading and Gidea Parkway, calling at a couple of intermediate stations. This train is not ready to depart just yet. If only there was a table like you get on sorry about that. Another mistake of me dropping my phone. Thankfully, the armrests are movable. But the window armrests are removable. From Shenfield, I'll take the Greater Anglia to Romford, changing there for an overground to Hammersmith. A TfL rail service arrives from Shenfield or Gidea Park. The reason why I missed a 1284 to Shenfield is because
a TfL rail service to Shenfield via Stratford.
was because I had to get myself something for lunch. Here we are ready to start. And yes, it's from the Cornish pasty place over by platforms 5 and 6. Or actually platforms 4 and 3 maybe.
This is a TfL rail service to Shenfield via Stratford. Next station, Stratford. Change for Central, Jubilee, London Overground Lines, DLR, and National Rail Services. To help keep you safe while travelling on TfL Rail, We have enhanced cleaning regimes in place on trains and stations, and hand sanitizer available in our ticket halls. Please also wear your face covering when you're on the train and travelling through the station. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
This here is a TfL rail, another TfL rail service is arriving. Metropolitan line, no service from Wembley Park to Uxbridge and Northwood. Northern line, no service Moorgate to Kennington. The current time is 12:51 Greenwich Mean Time. We're overtaking a Chingford bound train. Yep, swarmed of 8 carriages, I think, maybe 4. TfL Rail is operating a reduced service of 4 trains per hour from Paddington to Hayes and Harlington and Heathrow Airport, with Reading trains retimed. Trains are not stopping at Acton Main Line, West Ealing or Hanwell. And I guess it's the same every Sunday. Once again, thanks for 400 subscribers. Got 100 in September 2019, 200 in July 2020, 300 in May 2021, and 400 just on Friday. Or maybe it was actually yesterday in the morning. There goes a link to the London Tilbury and Southend Railway, which is never used. A link from the London Tilbury and Southend Railway, as well as the DLR over there. The brown track over there, it's DLR. And there's a tunnel that will reopen when Crossrail services do open to the public.
Stratford.
Now, the Central line is here. We have cross-platform interchange.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
We have cross-platform interchange here at Stratford with the Central line. Over there is a Greater Anglia fast train from Norwich to Liverpool Street. They call it Stratford, pick up only towards Norwich and set down only. Stratford, for Greater Anglia's Norwich trains, Stratford is pick up only towards Norwich and set down only towards London Liverpool Street. Set down means alighting only. Alighting only.
Stratford. This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Maryland.
Won't be a Central line train for another.
This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield.
Won't be another eastbound train for another 3 minutes or so on the Central line.
Next station, Maryland.
I assume it's minor delays due to train cancellations, but I could be wrong. That's what it is most of the time, especially with COVID.
Next station, Maryland.
By the way, there are no London Overground services between Gospel Oak and Barking. I mean between South Tottenham and Barking due to
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
due to planned engineering works. I think I have been here back in around 2019 for some reason, don't know why. I wasn't doing a full journey back then.
Maryland. This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield.
These-
Next station, Forest Gate.
These trains, along with the class 387s, have the best door sounds alongside the class 379 and class 710. And other similar trains have these exact same door sounds.
This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Forest Gate. Change for London Overground Lines.
From Wanstead Park.
Exit for Wanstead Park, London Overground Station. Next station, Forest Gate.
Sometimes on aircraft the armrests are removable, especially at the bulkhead or exit row seat. With the tray table installed in the armrest, with the in-flight entertainment monitor either installed on the bulkhead itself or in the armrest, as well as the tray table. And seat width may be reduced, also no floor storage during takeoff and landing.
Forest Gate. This is TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Manor Park.
Travelling carriage. On 9-car trains, the doors in the rear two carriages will not open at Maryland, Forest Gate, Manor Park. Over there goes a great...
This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield.
That was a Class 720 to Southend Victoria and Southend Airport.
Next station, Manor Park.
It's by Southend Airport. Change here for London Overground Lines. Exit for Woodgrange Park, London Overground Station. Estimated journey time on the TfL Rail between Liverpool Street and Shenfield is about 45 minutes. There goes the link to the Gospel parking line. I believe it's used by C2C services on weekends. The trains between Liverpool
Next
Street
station, Manor Park.
between Liverpool Street and Shoeburyness. We're up to 2 trains per hour, but
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
due to planned engineering works taking place on the Gospel parking line, there are no C2C services to Liverpool Street from Shoeburyness. Yeah, the new assets are not in service yet.
Manor Park. This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Ilford.
I used to come up here to 7 Kings, don't know why.
This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Ilford.
Yeah, we'll soon be crossing over the Great Eastern Main Line. There was a 9-carriage train. Those are the former TfL Rail Class 315s. Tunnelling and Underground Construction Academy.
Next station, Ilford. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. a TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Seven Kings.
These trains are fully air conditioned, which is a good thing, especially when there are 30-degree heat waves of 30 degrees Celsius.
This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield.
I think the hottest we've had so far is 38 degrees Celsius.
Next station, Seven Kings.
Could be 40, I might be wrong.
To help keep you safe while travelling on TfL Rail, we have enhanced cleaning regimes in place on trains and stations, and hand sanitizer available in our ticket halls. Please also wear your face covering when you're on the train and travelling through the station.
We would have had short platform announcements had this been a 9-carriage train. Bombardier or Bombardier. A Greater Anglia Class 317, that is there for some reason. They're now being scrapped. Or maybe they could be sold for parts. And there's an ex-Great Northern Class 317 operated by Greater Anglia, or previously operated, should I say. Some of London Overground's brand new Class 710s. The Class 317s used to operate to Hertford East, but now the Class 379s operate on that route, after the Class 745s were introduced on the Stansted Express and the Liverpool Street to Norwich routes. Some more TfL Rail Class 345s waiting to be delivered for when Crossrail opens to the public. That's the Ilford depot, alright. Now we're speeding up. Stop, look, listen, beware of trains.
Next station, Seven Kings.
Please keep your feet off the seats. A Greater Anglia 5-car train en route to Liverpool Street. And for some reason we've arrived into platform 3.
Seven Kings. This is the TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Goodmayes.
Now we're ready to leave.
This is the TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Goodmayes.
some reason we're now on the fast lines. I believe this might be the reason why there are less trains on the fast lines. Probably because there's planned engineering work on the slow lines beyond Seven Kings.
Next station, Goodmayes.
Up to Shenfield, I believe. Might be wrong, but I'll probably change that later on in the video.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Over there is a train to Liverpool Street. I think it might be westbound trains on the slow lines and eastbound on the fast.
Tfl Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Chadwell Heath. This is a Tfl Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Chadwell Heath. Next station, Chadwell Heath. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
There is a westbound TfL Rail service to Liverpool Street.
Chadwell Heath. This is a Tfl Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Romford.
The doors have now locked and we are ready to depart.
This is a Tfl Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Romford. Change for London Overground Lines and National Rail Services. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
It's now 1:15, so it's been over 25 minutes since we left Liverpool Street.
Romford. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Romford. There was a fast Greater Anglia train, a 5-carriage one, onwards to Liverpool Street.
Romford. This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Gidea Park. TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Gidea Park. To help keep you safe while travelling on TfL Rail, we have enhanced cleaning regimes in place on trains and stations, and hand sanitizer available in our ticket halls. Please also wear your face covering when you're on the train and travelling through the station.
That there over there is the Romford to Upminster line, branch line, which I might do later. If not, then I could be doing it tomorrow morning before college, provided I go to bed early.
Next station, Gidea Park. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Yeah, that's why the seats can't recline. And I do love the different moquette patterns on the seats. That TfL Rail train has just arrived from Liverpool Street and will depart for Shenfield soon.
Gidea Park. This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Wood.
If Oyster and contactless are not accepted at Shenfield, and I highly doubt that for some reason, then I'll just go back to Romford.
This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield.
And change there for the Upminster branch. Upminster branch.
Next station, Harold Wood.
I believe it's only between the Seven Kings and Gidea Park, as we are now switching to the slow lines, thankfully.
Next station, Harold Wood. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Please listen for announcements or call 03457 484950.
Harold Wood. This is the TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Brentwood. This is the TfL Rail service to Shenfield.
That train we just saw is bound for Ipswich.
Next station, Brentwood.
The one that just went past us. I believe that down there is the M25. Another Norwich to Liverpool Street service. class 745.
Next station, Brentwood. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Next westbound train to Liverpool Street in 3 minutes.
Brentwood. This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield.
Now the doors have locked, which means it's time to go again. Onward to our final stop, Shenfield.
This is a TfL Rail service to Shenfield. Next station, Shenfield. Change for National Rail Services.
If it's longer than 45 minutes, I'd say 50 minutes. 50 minutes. En route to Liverpool Street. Thankfully next weekend I'll be able to do the Olympia branch, because it's only the DLR that's affected. No service from Bank and Tower Gateway to Poplar and West India Quay. now pulling into Shenfield.
Next station, Shenfield, where this train terminates.
Over there
If
is
you
a...
see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
321, 320 and 321, 321, 320 and 321, 335 forming an empty train to possibly Liverpool Street station. End of the line, Shenfield. I haven't left anything. There's now platform 6. There has been a platform 6 here for a while, just need to find a way out of here. Then I'll be on my way home. Over there, in the siding, it's just a class 315. Now I just need to go to the way out. Please use the handrail and do not run on the stairs. Train doors will close 30 seconds before departure. Next TfL Rail to Liverpool Street from platform 5 in precisely 8 minutes. Hopefully you enjoyed this full journey all the way from Liverpool Street to Shenfield, and I will see you on the Romford Upminster full journey. Hopefully take care everybody.